The worst gamer archetype.
Video disclaimer. I am not harassing a specific group of people in this video. I am merely
League of Legends players. League of Legends players.
sharing my opinions. Thank you.
Here are 3 reasons why story mode games are trash, bro.
What? Horrible take. Horrible fucking take. Story games are the best games. Story games are like objectively the best games. Like a long form single player, like a 10-hour game that they be putting like mad time into. They got crazy voice actors, generation. I personally will say my favorite genre of games are those like decision games like Until Dawn. Like I think Until Dawn, The Quarry, Little Hope, all of those games made by Supermassive Games are the best fucking games. All the Dark Anthology series. Outside of Castle of Frankstone. That one sucked.
Number 1, zero
Casting of Frankstone.
replay value on a story mode game. Once you beat the story mode, then what, bro? You gotta buy a new game or you stuck.
Then you got your fucking money's worth. Oh, there's zero replayability in a story game. That's why that sucks. What are you gonna do? You're done. You paid $30 for an 8-hour game. It's like watching 3 movies back to back. You actually, if anything, saved money comparable to going to a movie theater because you got a 9-hour experience out of it.
In the same cycle of playing the same weak ass story mode over and over again. Number 2, you're not
You know what's better than a story mode game? FIFA. EAFC 25. Unlimited replayability. Every year they make you pay $90 for the next game. And you have to full reset, so you never get done building an ultimate team. They have unlimited FIFA packs you could spend money on.
competing against anybody that's real. Can't sit
2K26, yeah, dog games.
here and tell me playing against the AI, you're considering that competitive gamer. You ever play somebody who was actually good at 2K, somebody who was actually good at Madden, a real
Bro, he actually just, no way he's glazing sports games. This motherfucker actually just brought up 2K. This is the worst take I've seen in the last 6 months.
considering that competitive game.
Holy fuck.
You ever play somebody who was actually good at 2K, somebody who was actually good at Madden, a real compy player? You wouldn't even get a first down. You probably couldn't even
Probably wouldn't get a first down, bro. Sports games are objectively not even in the top 50 hardest games of all time. He's trying to say story games suck because you're playing AI, and then, have you ever played against a good Madden player? They understand the spread and they know how to click X. Hop in a fucking high elo like Overwatch or League of Legends lobby. If you're trying to rant about multiplayer intensity and replayability of how hard a game is, there is no sports game on that list. Shell is not on that list. FIFA's not on that list. 2K's not on that list. None of those fucking games are on that list because they're all just replayable fucking casual gamer games. Gamers do not obviously you're a gamer if you play those games, but the archetype of gamer that plays sports games is such a specific person that it's like they only play those games.
score a bucket.
I've been playing 2K for 13 years. It's not hard. Exactly.
Number 3, y'all
I'm not saying it's an easy-ass game, but it's definitely not even... It pales in comparison to any fucking comp shooter.
sit in cutscenes for majority of the time y'all playing the game anyway. You might as well.
Because it's enjoyable! I love being able... You see how I'm sitting right now? Dude, I don't give a fuck. Do you see... Ah! Do you see how I'm sitting right now? This is how I'm sitting right now. By the way, I'm sitting... this is how I'm sitting. I don't care if this looks stupid. You only see the upper half of my body. I'm sitting like this. It's comfortable, you know? If I'm playing a story game, I could sit in a comfortable position. I might sit like this, crisscross applesauce. I sit like this in comp games too, just so you know. This is how I play comp games. Just like this. Crisscross, gotta sit crisscross. Only way that I could sit.
Go watch a movie, bro. You sitting in cutscenes, barely even playing the game. Then y'all don't even get to choose y'all gaming path. Y'all are locked into one path that you gotta go.
This right here is a
Yeah, you're experiencing the art form that the fucking creator's putting you through.
ball and gun gamer, a closed-minded individual with a lack of intelligence and imagination. Please do not be this guy. Before
I already gotta like this video. Oh my god. Oh my god, subbing instantly.
we dive into this video, I want to make it clear there is nothing wrong with playing games that only have balls and guns in them. If that's what you
No. I don't have a problem with what games people like, but you have to admit you are a closed-minded gamer if you only play sports games and that's it. Like, I'm just saying. Like, if you it doesn't even matter if you're a console kid. If you're a console kid, there's so many games that you could play. Like, half the people in my chat are console kids, and they play so many good games. Like, if you're a console kid and you only play fucking FIFA and Shell and 2K, you are, like, stuck in a fucking infinite loop of terror. Like,
you enjoy, then so be it. But it becomes a
you're the cog in the machine of EA Sports, of that dog shit company that just got bought by the Saudis. So
when you have this dismissive nature to the rest.
Have fun now paying $120 for the fucking next FIFA game, and to be able to load into a comp match, you have to pay 50 cents.
Of the gaming community and industry. These games,
it's just absolute cinema, dude. It's pay to play, man. You can't hop on the court unless you got the money to show.
Gamers roam planet Earth saying things like, there's no games to play, while only having 2K, Madden, Fortnite, and COD installed on their PlayStation. This is literally a self-imposed limitation on top of a false generalization. These gamers are aware that there are millions of others of games that they could be playing, but they subject themselves to the same 4 games. And because they do that, it creates...
Yo, dead ass, bro. Yo, actually, I have one rebuttal. He said, you're playing an AI. You ain't ever played somebody that's good at Madden. Let's both play 50 hours of Madden, and you, as a multiplayer gamer that's never played a single player game in their life, beat Hollow Knight. Play Cuphead on extreme mode and get back to me. Because, yeah, beat Elden Ring. Beat the first boss in Elden Ring. Beat the first boss in Elden Ring. The fucking guy with the horse. The guy with the horse and the fucking shield. You're on that boss for 100 hours. Like, I'm so dead ass. You're never beating it.
It's this confirmation bias in their head. They'd rather stick to playing the same 4 games to reinforce the idea that gaming is dying inside of their heads instead of trying a new one.
Number 1, 0 replay value on a story mode game. Once you beat the story mode, then what, bro? They gotta buy a new game, or you stuck in the same cycle of playing the same weak-ass story mode over and over again. There's no replay value. Nobody wants to keep playing the same story mode. When you play 2K, when you play Madden, there's hella different options. You got My Team, you got My League, you got Franchise, you got Dynasty, you got Park. There's online game modes against real people. Not final boss Elden Ring AIs, bro.
His first argument...
Oh, no, this has to be rage bait. This is, like, such a bad take that it's unbelievable that somebody has this opinion. No, this is actually, like, upsetting me so much.
Is that there's 0 replay value in story mode games. Now, I could give you 100 reasons on...
No replay. I will agree. I think you got to be a different type of gamer to replay, like, not a Souls game. I get you replaying a Souls game because you could just go a different build. But, like, what's like if you replay The Quarry, I would never replay The Quarry. I think, like, in my opinion, a story game like that, where there's, like, characters that you control, and some of them die, some of them don't, and you have your own ending, I think you should only play it once. I think you could watch other people play it, but it's like, your story's your story. You know what I mean? Like, if you replay it and you're like, I'm going to change all my decisions, well, now, like, your story doesn't really matter anymore. Like, I love those games where, like, you play it and you build your own path. You got your ending. That's your game. Right? Now, if it's like, oh, I'm just going to purposefully change all my shit, it's like, well, now you're just kind of experiencing something that you're not innately choosing.
Why that's not true, but I'm going to give you 3. Let's say you're playing a game like The Walking Dead Telltale. There are many ways the story...
Oh, yeah, but see, I don't think there's replayability in that. Well, there is. I wouldn't replay it because I feel like it would ruin the experience of the game in my mind.
Can go based on the decisions that you make inside the game. So only playing it once would be limiting your experience. That's where the replay value comes from. Some story mode games won't allow you to visit certain locations or use certain weapons because you didn't meet the requirements on the first playthrough. So when you replay the game, now you can experience those things that you didn't do on your first try, giving it its replay value. And if you're...
Okay, here's the other reason I would never replay Walking Dead, and it's not that it's not replayable, it's that I don't want to go through the pain of watching Clem watch, what is his name? Oh my god. Lee. Oh, it's Lee, not Leon. I was like, why? Leon's wrong. Clem watching Lee die. That's sad. That's sad. There's no world. I wouldn't want to rewatch that scene. That scene was so upsetting. Spoilers, the game came out 15 years ago. Like, That game came out in like 2012. Like, it's been long enough.
Playing a game like a Souls game, you could simply replay the game trying it with a different build or a different strategy. Yeah. Again, there's more reasons, but I digress. 2K and Madden do give you multiple game modes to play, but his point shifts to story mode games are trash because you can't play against nobody online. There is genuinely no logical bridge between those two statements. Like, when I tell you I'm not trying to be rude in this video, bro, it's just these ball and gun games.
Bro, what? No, it's the ball and gun games, bro, and they always are the worst gamers, man. I'm so sorry. I don't think if you play FIFA or 2K, you're bad at games. Like, for example, Zeusy plays 2K, and he's good at other video games. I think if you're somebody that only plays sports games and COD, you're actually horrible. Like, the reason you don't branch out is because you're unironically garbage at every other video game you play and refuse to learn other game mechanics outside of just real world sports that are built into games that you already know, and just Call of Duty run and guns that, like, you don't want to learn what Overwatch is or Marvel Rivals. You don't want to learn what fucking Rocket League mechanics are. So it's like you just sit in this bubble because it's what you know. You don't want to learn R6 operators because it's overwhelming. And it's like, I'm not judging for that, but like, sit in your bubble, but don't pop others. You know what I mean?
Members have room temp.
Like, I don't care if you like those games, but if you only play those games, don't sit there and say they're the best games, because they're not. And that's not even a fucking, that's actually, I'm not even gonna say, I understand like humor's subjective. Your favorite games are subjective. Objectively, EA sports games are not the best games. They're not.
With your IQ. To say something like this is just...
It's the same shit. If it's a game where every year the game's title is something year, it's not in contention. Because it's not its own individual masterpiece. It's a forever game. And forever games that are churned are not as good as games that are, you know, arts, like artistic representations of like a story or something that somebody wants to portray. But also, they're even worse than forever games like Fortnite. I respect Fortnite, Marvel Rivals, Overwatch, and all these other fucking free-to-play games more because they're constant service platforms. FIFA could be a constant service platform. But instead of that, they're going, I could squeegee $70 out of you every year and you won't bat an eye because you and all your fucking friends are going to spend $70 to play this game that could be a live service game. But instead, we're not going to make it a live service game. We're going to make you spend $80 on it every year. Every year. You're going to spend $80 on this game.
Appealing to your own preference. Again, that's not in...
My dad's in love with Battlefield 6. Battlefield 6 is different, though. That couldn't be a live service game. Like, they're making something unique, you know? And Battlefield also only releases, like, every 4 years.
Inherently wrong, but when you're arguing something objectively, you can't do it from a subjective bias.
Number two, you're not competing against anybody.
Battlefield did fall the fuck off, though.
That's real. You can't sit here and tell me playing against the AI, you're considering that competitive gaming. If you ever played somebody who was actually good at 2K, somebody who was actually good at Madden, a real compy player, you wouldn't even get a first down. You probably couldn't even score a bucket. Y'all trying to compare that to
He probably wouldn't even score a bucket and get a first down. I believe anybody that's good enough to, like, beat Elden Ring could probably pick up and beat somebody that's no-lifed Madden in, like, 50 hours of gameplay. Like, if you actually just learned the game, you would probably get as good as, like, not high elo, like, the best Madden players, but you'd get good enough to, like, go against people. You do it. Play Zeusy. I don't want to fucking play 2K. I'm saying, like, in Madden, I refuse to believe that you having 500 hours in Madden makes you some god tier player that understands the books and fucking how to fake plays better. Like, it's hard. I'm not saying it's an easy game, but, like, it's just discrediting single-player games.
Elden Ring's Final Boss or Clash, whatever y'all be playing, bro, I don't even care. Them games is trash, bro. It's not competitive. You're not a real gamer if you're sitting there playing against the AI, Final Boss AIs all day, bro.
This guy is just using arbitrary criteria and completely shifting the goalposts. Because you're going against AI and not real players, the game automatically equals bad. What? Since when did competition against IRL players determine whether a game is good or bad?
Yo, on God, play a Call of Duty campaign on, like, that one life. What's that one mode on COD campaigns, even? If I'm trying to get into their realm, like, I'll step into your realm and wear your hat. Like, play the COD campaign on veteran mode. You're fucked, bro. You're fucked. Realistic COD on veteran mode, bro. It's GG's. Yo, actually, zombies. Somebody said zombies as well. Fucking play zombies on BO3, fucking some hard ass challenges stuff. You're playing AIs, it's still hard as fuck.
Again, he's yet to objectively prove why story mode games are bad. He's using this
Oh no, what's that map on BO3 where you have the bows? You have the bows. And there's Easter eggs. Der Eisendrache.
type of reductionism so that anything outside of playing online just equals bad. Bro, story mode games aren't trying to be online experiences. That's like rating Dark Souls based on its esports potential. What are you talking about? And then he makes this point where these people who play story mode games wouldn't be able to get a bucket in 2K or a first down in Madden. Of course they wouldn't. They don't play those games. Like, I bet if someone told him play Cuphead on the hardest difficulty.
That's what I'm saying! Yo, beat that dragon. Beat that dragon on Cuphead. Yo, you could be sitting there 89 deaths in. You haven't even beaten the first stage of that motherfucker. Bro, no, Cuphead. Yo, actually, Cuphead's like, a motherfucker's diss Cuphead. Also, I watched this Aura edit of Cuphead the other day, and it was fucking crazy. I gotta show you guys. What? Oh my god, this is it. Chat, this is just fucking straight Aura. I'm not even lying. This is from the show, though, I think, or there's a movie.
Not buying it. Listen, I know my brother, and if he's not down here, then he's not dead.
I mean, is that not the craziest thing ever, bro? Is that not the craziest thing ever? You got the devil himself saying your brother's dead. He's in heaven. Yeah, fuck that. If he's dead, he'd be burning with me. Bang! Yo, that's Aura, though. That's actually Aura. And then it cuts to him just fucking badass. Wow. Crazy ass cartoon though.
Without
I know my brother.
Getting hit once on your first try,
That's a 12-year-old edit. Yep, and he crushed that shit because I watched that edit about 9 times.
would see the competitive nature in
I know my brother.
a story mode game.
That shit's so cringe, not gonna lie. Yo, your username, number one, another one, Bob, 8-year-old mustard in my friend's cabin fridge, huh? Excuse me? That shit's so cringe. It was not cringe, number one, Bob. Number 2, is that a My Singing Monsters profile picture? That shit is uncanny.
Because trying to do a challenge like that on Cuphead is way harder than any challenge or a game mode or competition in 2K or Madden. The competition he's looking for in these single player story mode games is competition against yourself. Go talk to a From Software fan. I'll guarantee they give you a challenge.
For 3, y'all sit in cutscenes for majority of the time y'all playing the game anyway. You might as well go watch a movie, bro. You sitting in cutscenes, barely even playing the game. Then y'all don't.
But isn't that the point of it? Like, I feel like it's just like, oh, I'm enjoying that.
Get to choose y'all gaming path. Y'all are locked into one path that you gotta go. 2K is hella options. Rainbow Six Siege, hella options. Madden, hella options, bro. I'm not finna sit here and tell me that the games I play, the games I spend my time on ain't copy games. One of y'all play me in 2K or play me in Madden for some money. On God. I'm gonna scrape y'all, bro. And I'll hop on y'all games and I'll scrape y'all games too.
Oh my god. I would put $1 million on the line. I would put $1 million on the line that you go fucking 0-12 in Marvel Rivals. I would put $1 million on the line that you get fucking dog walked in CSGO. Like, I am certain of it. I am, like, actually certain of it. You hop into a fucking Premier lobby in CS. I swear to God, every corner you peek, think, dead. Instantly. Dead instantly. You swing that corner, you just spent 4,900 credits on a fucking full. You bought all util, an AK, and a fucking full shield and helmet. You're getting head tapped instantly from enemy spawn.
But nobody, y'all play on monitors, put your headphones on, and think you so much better than.
That's not disproving his point about multiplayer versus single player games. But we're really sitting here talking about, like, oh, play me in Madden, bruh.
Everybody else, because I play on a TV and I play sports games.
Playing on the TV, no headset? Holy ass. Yo, actually, this is a message too for anybody. Yo, I know right now, everybody that don't play video games, don't care about video games, probably left. If you have a boyfriend, I'm just saying this for anybody in chat. If you have a boyfriend that loves video games and he plays video games on his living room TV with no headset, he is the worst gamer you've ever seen. I don't care what he says his Call of Duty KD is. He is in the lowest elo shitter lobbies playing against actual toddlers. Like, I'm not even actual toddlers. He's not going against 10-year-olds because the 10-year-olds are beating him. The 10-year-olds are better than him at Call of Duty. He's going against 45-year-olds that just got off their union job, had 9 beers, and now they're fucking turbo queuing the same way he is. They're horrible at video games. If you have no headset, you're playing on a 60-hertz TV sitting away 20 feet away from your fucking computer. Oh my God.
I'm a sports gamer, bro. I'm sorry. Like for a part 2, bro.
Again, this is just ignorance. Yes, we're locked
I need to
into
see. Is
one
there a part 2? Somebody show me the part 2. Show me the part 2. I need to see what else this guy has to say.
path as a whole. That's what a story mode game is. I'm starting to believe this guy.
Earbuds are valid though? Bro, earbuds, sure. I don't care what headset you're wearing. If you have no surround sound and it's just projecting audio, to put it in perspective, I used to play off my TV in Call of Duty Ghosts when I would look up Allier Honey Badger builds. Like, I was ass at video games when I was a kid, bro. Like, everybody went through that phase where you just played console games on your fucking TV. Like, you still might play console games on your TV. If you still... Yo, I knew a motherfucker was going to say was, and I knew it was going to be Zod, too. I knew it was going to be Zod, too. Zod, Zod, I don't even know what games you fucking play, if I'm being honest. I knew that motherfucker was going to say that shit. Anyways, he distracted me, too, because I was just waiting for that. R6 and Clash of Clans. Yeah, buddy's just been turbo recruiting for the Clash of Clans clan. I haven't fucking played that shit in forever. Zod, I'm not even gonna lie, it crossed my mind the other day to kick everybody from that clan and just leave. It's my clan? Oh, it's your clan? You're promoting your own clan? You're not even in Bartopia anymore and you're promoting your own clan in my stream. This is unreal. This is unreal. This is unreal.
Doesn't know what the word story actually means. It's literally a narrative account of connected events, bro. It's not that hard to understand. 2K and Madden also don't have hella options. A vast majority of 2K players only play My Career, and a vast majority of Madden players only play MUT. Let's be real. Bro, some of my favorite competitive fighting games of all time, MKX, Fighter Z, and Tekken, bro, and they have way higher competitive ceilings.
Yo, actually, and I'm so ass. I'm so ass at those games. Holy dude. Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, Tekken. Oh, that's the Doom game for me. Oh my God. Or yeah, Smash Bros. Brawlhalla. Any platformer like that, or just like a 2D fighting game. No, I'm losing that 100% of the time. You know what I'm doing? Because you gotta memorize 100 different movesets.
Than 2K or Madden.
All right.
Like, okay, actually what? Yo, rip Multiversus in the chat. I learned that game. I knew moves in Multiversus, bro. You should have been there, chat. Me on Harley Quinn was crazy.
I don't know if it's just me, but video games have fallen off. There's only 3 games that people play nowadays. NBA 2K, Call of Duty, and Madden.
No one plays COD anymore. No one plays COD anymore. Call of Duty is a dead game. Call of Duty is dead and it will continue to die. Because it's going to release when GTA 6 drops. Yo, if you buy the next COD, God bless. If you buy the next COD, you're actually going to be just only going against people that are in their 50s. Like, the next COD is actually, I think it's closing the coffin and sealing it. Whatever the next COD is that drops, that shit's going to be horrible. My dad, yeah, literally. The fucking next Call of Duty, Madden. Yo, video games dying. Put up a Google image of BO6. Oh.
NBA 2K, Call of Duty.
BO6 wasn't bad, I will actually say. BO6 was not a bad game.
And Madden. And I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, we used to play a whole bunch of video games. Some to name a few: Terraria, Minecraft, all of the Super Mario Bros. Games. And it's so crazy to me that it's almost been a year and I still don't have a Nintendo Switch 2. Younger me would beat my ass right now. But in all seriousness, video games are just not as fun to play anymore. Yes, I'm still gonna play video games.
Bro, I think that's because he don't like video. I'm not gonna lie. I think we are in the biggest peak moment of video games ever. Like, I feel like games are dropping like bro, Subnautica 2 is dropping in 2 weeks. Directive 8020 is dropping. Fucking 007's dropping. You got a million other games that are like fire. Dude, the only thing that would make gaming the best it's ever been, and it's not even close, is if you somehow drag 2018 Fortnite to today. Because I think like 2018 Fortnite carried that era, but I think right now has better game releases, broadly. I think if you just had a better like free-to-play service game.
It's probably till I die, obviously. But the only game that I play fully every single day is NBA 2K. And I hate that shit. But younger me would play so many games, the Lego games, the Jurassic World.
Call Joe 007 because he has 0 rivals wins, 0 stakes eaten, and 7 deaths in Rainbow Six Siege. What do you mean 0 rivals wins? What are you talking about 0 rivals wins?
World games,
I haven't played this season
spin-off games, Toy
because I've been on CS.
Story 3 video game. Real ones know. But nowadays, I just find myself playing the big 3. Gaming, PvP shooters, and sometimes if a goated adventure game drops, like Spider-Man 2, well, that shit was kind of a bust. I'll play that game. But I don't really play video games
Bro, he just said Spider-Man 2 was a bust.
like I used to.
Is Spider-Man 2 the Spider-Man 2 like Miles Morales, the newest one?
And maybe it's me getting older. But I know the younger demographic, all they play is Roblox. So it's not
What are we talking about? Fucking 8-year-olds? I mean, what are we talking about? Only plays Roblox. Who only plays Roblox?
that many creative games being made right now. And I know with artificial intelligence coming out, that game developers are kind of screwed because of the RAM prices and stuff going on right now. And it's kind of going to be hard to produce video games. And then some of these
Libby only plays Roblox? I could see Libby playing to grow a garden.
games are going to be AI generated now.
No, I don't. Don't say that.
But what happened to fun video games to play? When is there going to be another big game that everyone plays that's actually fun and enjoyable? Because right now, video games...
Arc Raiders, which is kind of dying right now. But Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders did not have the height of Fortnite by any means, but Arc Raiders was a hype-ass game. Objectively. Arc Raiders died, yeah, but it had a 4-month run. It had a 4-month run. And its run was big, okay?
are kind of boring.
So this second video isn't as bad because this dude genuinely seems
No, it didn't. Yes, it did. What are you talking about? Arc Raiders averaged like 500,000 players on Steam alone or some shit as a $40 game.
open-minded, and he said that he used to play a vast majority of games growing up, but then he concludes by saying that he finds himself playing the same 3 games over and over. I'm not going to attack him like I did the first guy because I think there's more nuance here. I think the gaming industry has forced some players like him into being one-trick ponies and playing the same games over and over. Like, the gaming industry is no doubt at an all-time low. That we cannot argue. It's just oversaturated with the same video.
I don't think it is. I think AAA games are the worst they've ever been. I think indie games are the best they've ever been. I think we're witnessing an in real time shift in power from the people at the top, gaming wise, to the people at the bottom. I think economically, the people at the top are always going to be, better and they're the richest they've ever been. But I'm saying gaming wise, AAA devs are scrambling. Objectively, they put in so much money, and then you have games like fucking Concord drop, and they immediately die. Like, they never even fucking get any lift off the ground because they're putting hundreds of millions of dollars into games that are just not performing. Whereas an indie game, some dude's 19 in college, coding on his computer in his free time in his fucking dorm room, and drops a Steam game that fucking gets 50,000 players. Like, you're getting outmatched by individual people.
Game copies, remakes, remasters, and there's no more original ideas. And this guy's take on Nintendo, in my opinion, serves as justification for that. Like, I think many people can agree with me when I say Nintendo just isn't it anymore. Like, the last console I bought from them was a 3DS XL. I don't even think I bought it. I think my mom bought me it, bro.
Yeah, I think Nintendo dropped the Switch 2 too early. They didn't have a lot of games to come out with it, so there was almost no incentive to get a Switch 2.
I was a kid, and then my second favorite console of all time is the Wii. And honestly, in recent years, what has Nintendo done for its fan base and community? Overcharge them, scam them, and underdeliver? But don't you worry, Nintendo. I got a video coming for y'all soon. But seriously though, this guy...
Bro, the dumbest shit is I have a Switch 1 and a Switch 2. If I have a game digitally downloaded on my Switch account, and I say I have it on my Switch 1, and I load up my Switch 2, and I want to play that game, it auto transfers. So it shows you this like little transfer button. Let me pull it up. This is actually like the dumbest thing ever. So when you have a Switch 1 or a Switch 2, and you have this, like say you have one game that's like Pokemon Quest. Say you have it on Switch 1 or just any game like a Mario Kart, and you want to load it on your Switch 2, you can only have it loaded on one console at once. So it's basically to prevent people from being able to sell their Switch on their account and like account share, kind of like Netflix. So you can't have multiple people playing the same game on the same account on different consoles. I understand that premise. The problem is, if I have my Switch 2 and I go on a trip, right? and I try to load Super Mario Kart, and it's on my Switch 1. If my Switch 1 is not in range or dead, I can't load it. I need to charge my Switch 1 to bring it alive again, so then I'm able to be close enough so I could switch the card over digitally. Even though it's already downloaded on my account, I need to actively go, thing, and it needs to show this screen or I can't play it.
Game cards are then...
That's the dumbest shit ever.
Guy even says that his younger
Set your Switch 2 as the main device.
self would beat him up if he could see the new
Does that fix it? That's not how it works. I don't know. That's how I've seen it work. When I was supposed to stream a game on my Switch 2 like 2 months ago, I tried to load it. My Switch 1 was dead. It would not load until I charged my Switch 1.
version of him. I think the gaming industry now is turning old gamers who used to play all this variety of stuff into these mindless gun and ball gamers. And unless you're self-aware like me and you watching this video, you will fall into the mindless loop of playing Shooter Hero, Copy 900, 2K, Madden, and GTA. Because those games are the only games that get hyped by these content creators, these streamers, and these companies. Like, these corporate gaming companies have this evil, greedy, systemic approach to gaming, and it's just ruining all of it. I think it's important for gamers like him who used to find themselves playing a large variety of games to go do their research and invest in these niche specific indie companies, because they're the ones producing these good games in 2026. These big AAA companies, not so much, bro. Don't get caught up in
Stream is so kind today. Yeah, because we've been in sub only 2 hours and 50 minutes out of the 3 hours I've been live.
what they're doing. These AAA companies nowadays are scared to push the boundaries. They're scared to offend people. They won't give us a grounded story, and they're just for greed and money. So I want to wrap this video up by saying nobody's saying that you can't enjoy sports games or shooters. If you like Call of Duty and you like 2K and those are your 2 favorite games of all time, play them, but don't let them limit your experience in gaming. Don't let Call of Duty, Black Ops 7, and 2K26, 2 of the worst out of their entire franchise, be the reason that you view gaming as dying or dead or boring. You can't sit here and play the same 4 games, ignore the entire industry, then turn around and say gaming is dead or there's nothing else to play, because that's not a gaming problem. That's a you problem. Because when you actually step outside your bubble, you may find some games that you actually like. I was a victim of this. I only used to play fighting games and sports games, bro. Those were my only games. Then I started playing games like Cuphead. That is one of my favorite games. I platinumed the game, bro. I love that game. But you'll never experience that feeling if you keep trying the same things over and over. And stop treating your preference.
Well, dude, and I actually thank my chat fully for being able to rope me out of that. Because if I never was streaming, I would have been in that loop of Call of Duty and like other bullshit games. Like, I only started playing horror games and thriller story games and shit because it was for content. Like, I love those games now. Now, to be fair, I still do mainly play them on stream just because it's like, oh, I'm trying to get content out of it. But I'm at the point now where, like, even if I wasn't straight, like, say Dark Anthology releases a game 8 years from now, I would just play that shit because I would just be like, oh, this is going to be a good game. This will be fun to do, you know?